Hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Coming in here kind of late in the day. This energy affects me too, let me tell you. But definitely felt the call to come in here. Lots to fill you in on, and I just want to make sure no one thinks they're going batshit boo-boo. You're not. We're just ascending still. Anyway, a warm welcome to our newest members of the Love Train. If you are new here today, please drop a note in the comments so that we can give you a proper Love Train welcome. So, oh my gosh, show of hands. Who's feeling weird? Oh my gosh, weird, capital W, and here's why. Let's take a look here. Take a look. See this sneaky thing here? See this sneaky thing here? This dark spots here where it looks like there's nothing going on is, again, this is not our truth. This is not our truth. Those dark spots I've been shown it's like a pull. It's almost like it's forcing us to anchor in these new light codes, upgrades that are coming in with the Lionsgate portal. Additionally, you can see these sneaky characters showed up this morning or last night. It started last night. These are those spikes. Again, you can see a little bit of light coming in for the upper chakras, but this doesn't really show. And you can see this strange, it goes into, this is like the typical integration that we see. This is atypical with these spaces in between. And then you can see here, there's this is all push, this is all release here, all this big red. And then there is like push and integration going on, which tells me we've got upgrades going on. This is causing us to feel weird. It just is. There's, you could be having crazy dreams, heat in the body. I've noticed a lot. I've had some conversations recently where I can feel energy. I can feel the person's mind racing, and I'm just sitting there going, anchor, anchor, anchor. And I feel a lot of minds are going zzz, but then the body is like, oh no, we're resting. We are resting. Your mind can have all the fun it wants, but this body's going to rest. So it's a lot of, yes, Diana, I love that. Wonky is perfect. So if you're feeling that, that is absolutely spot on. You can feel disoriented, that what day is it? Where are my keys? All that stuff. Very normal. There is, so Lionsgate is a massive portal, right? Where we have access to higher levels of consciousness. We have, right, access to energies to come in to boost us up and upgrade us. But the same thing holds true for us, because whatever we're choosing, and we're always choosing, right? If you're unconscious or you're focusing on the kaka, and I did go into Canva on this one because my guides wanted me to bring it up, and I was like, okay, I gotta go to Canva then. So get ready for my Canva creations, because I love an image that kind of drills home what we're trying to say here. It is critical during Lionsgate that you choose what you're focusing on, because everything's magnified. So if we're focusing on kaka, hang on, let me get slide number 1. Any guesses? If we focus on kaka, what do we manifest? Here we go. Yes, you guessed it. You guessed it. Okay. So in other words, if it's that 3D thing, I get it, that 3D thing, why isn't it going away? I told it to go 15,000 times, it's still here. It's like layers of an onion. So rather than, we do not have to get frustrated. Oh, we can become the observer, right? And I'm going to share with you my trick for this. My trick for this, because I instantly know to become the observer. If the noodle factory thinks it's going to go into production, I go, oh, hold on. That feels like poo, number 1, so I know it ain't true. I'm telling you, we all laugh at that, but it's absolutely the fastest way to catch yourself before you go into the rabbit hole that's full of doo-doo. So it's like, wait, this doesn't feel good, it can't be true. It feels like poo, it can't be true. And then for me, I instantly go, hold on, I got to go to my higher self now. I'm going to be my higher self. I'm going to be my soul. I'm going to observe this. Okay, my who man thinks it's going to go into the noodle soup factory and make some more caca noodle soup up. But no, instead, I'm going to say, okay, my who man mind just engaged and it thinks it knows what is next. But I know, higher self, I know that it can only be limitation. The noodle can only work from the history files. It's limitation. It only tells you there's one solution. I'm going to share that again. So if I get a thought and I'm like, okay, noodle soup, caca doesn't feel good, instead of going, oh no, the shit show again, I turned that off. I unsubscribed. No, because I know layers and layers are going to keep coming, and that's okay, because I don't have to engage in it. I don't have to focus on it. I just observe it. I don't analyze it. I don't go, what kind of caca is that? I just go, oh, okay. I'm observing that. From there, as the observer, higher self, soul, oh, interesting. My who man just engaged and it thinks it knows what's next. My mind thinks it knows what's next. But I know, because I got the infinite intelligence, that can only be limitation. All right? I know that can only be limitation, which means I don't need to know the solution right now. But I do know that if I get myself into alignment, that is not going to get any kind of magnification in this Lionsgate. Now, of course, I showed you the other side. And the other side is about one of the things that we're releasing, and the guides did not let us down. They brought a full-blown freaking activation that we're going to do here. Even though this vessel's tired, by the way, I did tell them, the vessel's tired. the vessel's toast, and the toast has butter on it. That was my thing today, because they brought in a ton of yummy stuff for focus group and for the Lionsgate reception. So we're getting pounded with loving support in the most amazing ways. I know, I'm joking, because I love this. I love that these things are helping me too. So happy to be a vessel. I did sign up for it. I did sign up for this cruise. Here we go. All right. This is the opposite, right? And the heart, right? Can we go into the heart? Can we align? When you align with the heart, all kinds of magic happens. The things that are in your heart is the stuff you really want to manifest. Bing, there it is. That's going to magnify. The double bonus is that you are now expanding your own consciousness. More love, more harmony, more joy, more. And you aren't just expanding your own consciousness, you're doing it for the whole planet and beyond. This is why we're being cheered on in all the cosmos, because as we do this, we're expanding consciousness itself. But it must be done, right? From there. Notice it's nowhere near the noodle soup factory. Okay? All right, had to share that. Next, let's go back. Let me go back to the, I'm going to go back to the graph. The first graph, there we go. All right, so this is like the last, so this was about 24 hours ago. So yesterday, most of the day, and I felt this. This is that it's like Twilight Zone. And then you try to start something, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I ran out of gas. Now I've got to rest. And I've just been doing, it's like whatever my body needs. I am living on sound healings, living on them. It's like, okay, I'm going to go in the sound healing. And that really seems to help my body so much. And I've been talking to many of you, you're saying the same. Whatever helps you feel good, as long as you stay centered and stay in the heart. And this totally is so focaccia here, that like middle of the night, then early morning, and then this was this afternoon. I felt this, and I feel heat now, which tells me that I have a feeling we're getting some blasto to kind of like they're going to light us up next. But it's all good, right? This is all good stuff because it's upgrading us. But I just wanted you guys to be aware physically that you could be all over the place, feeling weird, having, strange interactions. I'm warning you, when I feel into, and I've been trying not to do it too much, I feel into collective energy. It's like I see the minds like these streaks. Phew, phew, ooh, slow it down. So I'm like, tap the brakes right now. Tap the brakes. Don't make any big decisions. Settle into your heart space and allow things to unfold. Allow this. The stillness is where you manifest from. So if you catch yourself going, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that, right? That's the do. We don't do, we be. We don't do around here, we just be. We be crazy, but we be. We be crazy and still at the same time. All right. So, yes, crazy dreams too. Oh yeah. I've been having some funny ones. I don't remember all of them, but I'll remember a part and go, okay, that was interesting. That's all I do. Interesting, fascinating. Because why? Because I'm not going in any rabbit hole. I don't want that. I don't want to create whatever that weirdness was. Here we go. Let's look at the Shakalaka chart. And then we're going to jump into this activation that they're bringing in. No, it has something to do with, yeah. Well, they're saying gathering in a group is more important than ever. Well, thank you. We're doing it. I love it. They're pouring stuff in. I just like, I'm just going to retain what I can and then throw the rest out. That's what my advice is to you. Here we go. Let's look at the Shakalaka. You can see this tells a bigger picture, right? Let me move the melon out of the way here. Okay, so see, this was 24 hours ago. These spikes, this is release, is when that part where the chart was just dark blue, right? And so, and for me, I'm telling you, I feel this like a magnetic pull, and I feel like it's an anchoring and also a release at the same time. Because when we anchor light, it's going to push the denser stuff up. And then let's get into here. So this was this morning and into this afternoon, and you can see I pulled this just less than 2 hours ago, my time, and you can see there's another purge. But look at this, look what's going on. Excuse me. Excuse me, would you like your root purged? Fantastic, here we are. Bing, 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 bing. This is all the bad things you've ever said about yourself. It's going to the light. That's exactly what that is. Lack energy. You are abundant. That's in there. All of these things that really, it's any bad thing you ever said about yourself or still think about yourself. That's coming to the light so that you can let it go. And that's not true. That is not true. It can't be true. We're all divine perfection. And so it is, as they say. All right. Oh boy, the sacral one's sneaking in here, but you can see there's a big surge. See, the biggest surge in this one. So the sacral is relationships. A lot of relationships they're not being tested. They're being authenticated, I'll say. If both parties or whatever the relationship is, if it's a group, whatever it is, if everyone's not being authentic, that is not moving forward. It's not moving forward. It's not in everybody's best and highest good. And some people came together in the third dimension where one was going to be the agitator to help the other go forward. Remember, you're not leaving anybody behind. Their souls are going to choose their time. If you're here, you chose to be a way shower, which meant I'm going to wake up. It's going to be kind of lonely at first, but then I'm going to get on this crazy freaking love train. And this, chick's going to come on and tell me what the heck's going on. And I'm going to pray that she's right. That's what happens. But we all raised our hand and said, I will go forth. I will be the light. Again, we're here to be the light for others who will awaken. We're here to anchor in energy. Each of you carries a very, very unique frequency that is pertinent to this process. And I know those of you who have done your deep soul mission statements with me or reports with me, you guys are really feeling that connection now, right? And when you do, it really does give you that bigger picture. Just keep telling yourself, even if you don't know what your mission is yet, I know I came here there's a bigger reason. There's a bigger reason, and that it's important enough for me to just manage my own energy, right? Just to manage my own energy and what am I doing? All right, let's see. Let me peek in here and see who's in here. Let's see. Manu is here. Stacy, what up? Maury's here. Jonathan's here. Alyssa, Annie. Hey, Cheryl. Donna's here from Michigan. Hello. Janice. Diana. Yes, I know Diana, girl. I kept thinking this morning I thought I would go live, and then I was like, I think I think I'm gonna rest for a few minutes. But I did have a surge. It's weird. It's like a surge of energy, and then the bottom falls out, and then a surge of energy. But yeah, when stuff's this intense, and really, I like to come in when the energy feels confusing, and that would be today. That would definitely be today. Um, Gina's here. Yes, I know. Weird is good though. Weird means, remember that we have new energy we're integrating and it's brand new. And so weird really kind of translates to new. Also, this is an unknown frequency that we've yet to fully embody. Carol's in the house. Carol, what's up, girl? Donna is here. Maury, hello. Let's see. Dee, 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 dee. I see Annie. All right, Georgia. All right, the gang is here. Oksana is here. Good group. Oh, wow, this chat's massive. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Jen from Sedona, hello. Ah, Jen, oh my gosh, just bottle some of that Sedona love. Just what an amazing, magnificent, just magical place. You're in a beautiful place to ground, girl. So good. Such great, beautiful energy there. Care's in the house. Helene is here. Deb's in Florida. Hello. Awesome. What a great group. Yay. So they said gathering in groups is more important than ever. And we got ourselves a good group here this afternoon. I'm very excited, especially since they're bringing in an activation. Before I get to the activation, I do want to mention Lionsgate. Which is why I'm so tired. Lionsgate, and again, we follow the energy and then the steps come, right? So, over a week ago, I announced, okay, I'm doing a Lionsgate reception, they wanted me to call it. So now it's all come together, and this is what it is. So the Lionsgate reception, we're calling it, is a full body, soul-led alignment into the golden current of abundance and purpose. Here's everything we're doing on Friday. We are doing 2 breathwork rituals. One is golden current coherence, and the other one is a Lionsgate. They gave me very specific light code sequence. And it's an abundance light code sequence for remembering that we are abundant. So that's a beautiful one. And there's by the way, a lot of these upgrades are helping our abundance, that state of being abundant to come forward, which means we can release the lack, right? There's an activation that is the waters of remembrance, right? Using the energy of water to remember. So that's one of the activations. Another activation, anchoring your golden path. And this is a soul mission activation. See how they come up with this stuff? I just started doing soul missions. Now we're going to activate. And the cool thing is you do not have to have your soul mission report done to do this, right? This is happening on your soul level. This is saying to your soul, okay, the Who Man is ready to embody more. So you do not have to know what your soul mission is to participate in that. Next thing is a color and sound frequency alignment. This is yummy. I'm collaborating with Sam. My guides gave me very specific colors that I had to create, and I created a video with these colors. So there's color slides, and then they gave me very specific frequencies that each one represents. And Sam is creating the sound healing. So it's going to be a sound and color visual healing journey and frequency alignment. Then whipping out, I got these yummy, my guides for months have been oracle cards, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. Well, these found me in Todos Santos, my little sanctuary, and I don't know if you guys can see these. They are these magnificent ocean scenes. I don't know if it's going to show up on this thing, but anyway, I love them. And it was a no-brainer. So I'm going to be doing collective, just a pull for the collective. No, I'm not going to tie a scarf around my head backwards. I'm just going to pull the cards. It's my spiritual humor. Go with it. So we're going to be doing that as well. So just packed and packed and packed. And why is it so packed? Because Lionsgate is that important. It's a massive portal for change, massive portal for manifestation. And it's more important than ever to, okay, what am I, right? What am I focusing on? Let me see. Yes, it is recorded. Everybody will get the recording. Yes. And we do have some people that, live in a time zone where it's not so friendly, but yeah. And you still get the full, you're going to get also, with the recording, I'm going to attach any pertinent notes because the breath work, for example, the breath work rituals, I'm going to include that so that you can go ahead and do the breath work rituals again on your own, right? Plus you'll have the guidance from the video. So it'll have notes and recording. Yes, yes, and yes, yes. So let's see. Who's ready to, let's see what they're bringing in. They're bringing in an activation. Okay. Okay, so if we try to make life changes in the mind, it's going to continue to feel worse and worse. So if we try to make life changes in the mind, it's going to continue to feel worse and worse. We are leaving mind-based living. And so we're going into the heart. And so that's the premise around this activation they're bringing in. And we're calling it from mental striving to quantum surrender. So I think we're about 26 minutes in roughly, maybe 25. But anyway, so go ahead and get comfy because we got a full-blown activation coming in here, and it's an activation going from mental striving to quantum surrender. So if you are driving, please come back and listen to this later. Not a good time to do this. And then for those of you who are here, I love me a little ambiance. So I don't like seeing these spikes behind my head. It's not relaxing. Oh, here we go. This is the theme for Lionsgate. Go to stillness, go to your center. Let's look at this beautiful pond reflection and just take a few breaths on your own right now and just see if you can get comfortable. Shake out your shoulders a little bit and bring your attention to your breath. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes and just really feel into the message here. This is going to be a really good, I can feel it. So take a nice deep breath in. We're going to begin by grounding into Gaia. Inhale, pause at the top of the shoulders. And exhale down to Gaia's heart. Take an inhale. We're going to stay here in Gaia's heart. And then on your exhale, see if you can merge your light with hers. Take an inhale. Come up to your heart. And then from here, see, sense, or feel if the front door to your heart is open. And then take a moment to see if the back door to your sacred heart is open. And if needed, you can just gently guide it open on your next exhale. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can let your shoulders soften even more and let your jaw unclench. See if you're relaxing the jaw. And then you're invited to see if you can just let all thinking begin to melt. And now we're going to take one deep breath together. Inhale. Pause here. And exhale. letting go of the need to figure anything out. Really let that one go. Take an extra breath there. Inhale, exhale, let go of the need to figure anything out. And now bring your awareness to the center of your heart. If you want, you can put your hand over your heart. As you breathe, feel the warmth and the rhythm and the intelligence that is beyond thought. This is where it lives. This is where your quantum self lives. This is where your truth whispers. And you must be still to receive the whisper. You may have noticed that the more you try to think your way forward right now, the heavier it feels. The more pressure, the more confusion. And that's because you are leaving mind-based living behind. So right here, right now, in this sacred pause, let's all surrender the mind's grip. Take an inhale and say softly or aloud, I no longer need to figure it out with my mind. Exhale, release. Inhale and repeat. I open to the intelligence of my soul. Inhale. Repeat. I trust what is unfolding. Exhale. And on the inhale, repeat. I choose quantum ease. As you exhale, allow these words to ripple through you, not as thoughts, but as frequency. Allow it to ripple through you as truth. And now we invite you to place one hand on your heart and one hand over your solar plexus. And as you breathe, feel yourself breathing with Gaia. As you breathe, feel yourself breathing with Source. And as you breathe, feel yourself being breathed by the divine. You are not here to push or strive. You are here to align. So let yourself rest in this moment. Let go of the mental loops. Let your body lead. And let your soul speak. And now, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale down to Gaia's heart, anchoring this stillness. And on your next inhale, slowly come back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Give your shoulders a roll. Take a deep breath in. Exhale softly. And then when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And when you return to this now space, to this now moment, return from your heart, not your mind. Welcome back. So good. So good. Thank you for playing along. You guys did amazing. Gosh, you can really feel the power in this group. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing. Some of you might be asleep. That was so good. Awesomeness. Really, really good. All right. Well, that's what I got for you guys today. For anyone who is interested in joining the Love Train Lionsgate reception on Friday, loaded with activations and goodies. The description for that is in this live. That's right below the video, under the video description. There's a link in there, and you can register. And yes, it's recording, and you will receive the recording and whatever notes go along with some of the breath rituals that are coming in. And of course, you get all the activations because we record those independently so that you can use them freely without having to listen to the entire program every time. Awesome. All right. For those of you who are going to sleep, sweet dreams. And for those of you who are still awake, focus on, have some fun. Have some fun. Do something for you that feels good. What would you like more of? You want more fun. So do something fun and say, I'll take more of this, please. Magnify this. I'm ready. All right. Big, big love. You guys are amazing. And I will follow the energy when it calls and hop in here. And yes, I will see everybody. There is a focus group absolutely this week. No idea what they're bringing in for that, but I will be sending the registration out for focus group either tonight or tomorrow morning. You'll be getting that. So focus group will go on as planned on Thursday, and then Friday is our Lionsgate, yay, reception. All right, mwah. Ciao everybody.